Hey y'all, this your girl Carmen, and I'm back at it again with another Escaping the Wilderness video where we have faith in God through our wilderness season. I pray that everyone is having a blessed day and is being safe today. Today's a beautiful day. I pray that everyone's enjoying that as well. If you are new to the channel, again, my name is Carmen. Welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So I'm not going to hold y'all long. I'm going to go ahead and get right into this message that I have for y'all today. And the message is going to be called, "The Perfect Time is Now. Stop waiting for the right moment." And I'm going to be coming from the book of Psalm, chapter 29, verse 4. And it reads, "Show me, O Lord, my life's end and the number of my days. Let me know how fleeting is my life." And I read that from the New International Version. So again, the message, the perfect time is now. Stop waiting for the right moment. A lot of times we are wanting to wait for the right time or the perfect time, the right moment to do certain things, to release certain things. And the thing about that is we don't know how much longer we have on this earth. Tomorrow is not promised. It's one thing if we're working on something and we have a date on when we want to release it, but we can't keep trying to work on it and keep waiting until it's perfectly done. There's no such thing as making sure everything is perfect and then we're going to release it, because the longer we're trying to work on something until it's perfect or it's the perfect time to put it out there, we're going to keep putting it off longer and longer and longer, and it will never be put out there for whomever it is that needs to see it. I honestly want to share something that, is kind of, not even kind of, it is, heartbreaking to hear. I recently lost a classmate early part of this year, and she was around my age, and she leaves behind her children, her family, loved ones, her partner, and it's very unfortunate. And seeing that happen, even though me and her didn't talk like that, but it's still like with me, I'm close to my classmates. If I had a connection with my classmates before, that's just me as a person. But hearing that happened to her at such a young age, it comes to show that none of us have all this time in the world to do anything, to just not be doing anything, with our lives. God put us on this earth for a purpose, and we don't have all this kind of time in the world to just waste it on a bunch of mess. It used to be that the older is, passing away, but that's not the case anymore. You're seeing people much younger are dying left and right, and knowing whether or not they have accomplished everything that they wanted to do while they were here on earth, who knows? But if that person, for, hypothetically speaking, if they did not complete everything that they needed to do on earth before it was their time to go, nobody would be able to have been exposed to it. So it's important to not keep waiting months and years for things that God has showed you that you need to put out there to his people or answer to your calling. Don't keep putting that stuff off. If there's something that you are working on right now, whatever that is, put it out there. I'm not saying put it out there prematurely, like an idea that you're going to do something, but if you've been working on something, go ahead and put it out there and let people know, like, hey, I've been working on this. This is what's this is what's coming very, very soon. Not later, like soon. Okay? and get it out there. It does not have to be perfect. The what's important is that you started it, and you're going to put it out there with what you have. You know, if there's some things you need to work on or make some tweaks here and there, you can always go back and fix it, you know. But don't hold it off because it's not perfect. Nothing in this world is perfect. If we continue to live in this mindset that we got to put stuff out there when it's perfect, we'll never put it out there. I can attest to that. It's like I've been working on, I have a journal, and I've been trying to make sure the journal was perfect before I put it out there. But and I keep working on this and working on that. That journal was never going to get put out there in the time it needed to be put out there because I'm worried about the wrong thing. I'm worried about, oh, it needs to be this and it needs to be that. No. Put the journal out there. And if it needs some renovations done, all of that can be done. If it needs revamping, it can be done. But I had to get it out there, right? Same thing with them. I have apparel. I have hoodies and long sleeve shirts right now. That is something that took me years to finally put out. But the crazy thing is, what I initially started using, the platform I started using for my apparel, I end up coming right on back to it years later. I started using it then, but I veered from it trying to do other stuff, which put me in delay for getting it out there, just to come right on back to the same platform that I initially used, and now it's finally out. But you see how it took me forever because I didn't think, oh, this was not working, I need to find something else. Maybe I need to have someone just do it for me. Maybe I need to use this print on demand. You know, I was just all over the place. And then I finally come back to the same thing that I was already starting with, and then I finished it and then put it out there. So, yeah. You see it, when I say it took years, don't let something take years, you know, to put out there. Don't be like me. Do better than me. Because that could have been out there a long time ago. But enough about me. I'm just giving an example. You know, tomorrow's not promised. None of us are exempt. None of us are on this world for just forever and days, because we do not know when our last breath will be here on earth. So it is important to go ahead and put out there. If you've been holding off on something, like I said, waiting on the right time, go ahead and put it out there. Put it out there. Whatever you have, that's enough. What you have right now is enough. And then you can always add more to it over time. But the most important thing is going ahead and putting that out there now. And also, just to add something that I read from my study Bible, it says right here, life is too short, no matter how long we live. If we have something important we want to do, we must not put it off for a better day. Here's another thing. It says, ask yourself, if I had only 6 months to live, what would I do? If you only had 6 months to live, what would you do? Would you spend them 6 months engaging in something that is not benefiting you in anything whatsoever? Or are you going to just let your life just go on and just live your life doing nothing but meaningless things that does nothing really but just going to drain you and just suck the life out of you? That's going to just be a repeating cycle. You're not getting nothing accomplished. That is nothing of importance. Partying every weekend, not keeping yourself busy and doing things of importance during the week. You're letting, no, don't get me wrong, you know, yeah, I used to party and things of that nature back in college, and of course, but that was in my early 20s. I done gotten older. But I realized even then in my early 20s, I let a lot of things just pass me by, and I was not as mature and wise then, but that's for a lot of us. But what I'm saying is, and what the word is saying is, we cannot just allow our lives to just be in a cycle of doing meaningless things that's not adding to our lives, not benefiting us in any way, shape, or form. Because that stuff will always be there. The partying, the this and that, like, they don't mean nothing. I guarantee you, it's still gonna be there. Even when you have left this earth, that stuff's still gonna be there. Them people still gonna go on with their life and still party, with or without you. Kid you not. Still doing things that is not good for the body. Stuff's still gonna be there. And when you are no longer in this world, if they haven't stopped doing what they were doing when you were still on earth, they still gonna be doing it when you're not here. People that ain't out there looking for no jobs or being productive with their life, if they weren't doing it then when you were on earth, and they still ain't made no changes while you done passed on, they're still gonna keep on doing it. We cannot allow our lives to continue on going and moving, and we're not doing nothing of importance with it. We're all on this earth for a purpose. I don't care what nobody says, and forget what anybody else have told you, okay? Forget what anybody else have told you. There is a reason for each and every one of us on this earth. We were not put on this earth to do nothing. We were put on this earth to fulfill our purposes and callings, whatever that may be, okay? So forget if anybody else have told you anything different, all right? So, again, the perfect time is now. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for the right time to do something. Because there's no such thing as waiting for the right moment and right time. Just do it now. Work with what you have now and build up from there. Okay? Okay. But that is all I have from y'all. And it's crazy because this was an on-time word, because y'all, I had a prayer that I prayed last night on something I wanted to work on. I was asking the Lord, I was like, Lord, when do you want me to do this? Because I really don't know when I want to do this. And I read this morning. And the time is now. The time is now. Okay? But that's all I have for y'all. I pray that y'all having a great and amazing day. I love y'all. I appreciate the support that y'all provide and give. And y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.